Today, the search for jurors begins in a federal hate crimes trial against three men convicted of killing Ahmaud Arbery. Gregory and Travis McMichael and their neighbor, William Roddy Bryan, are facing federal charges nearly 2 years after chasing down Arbery as he was jogging in a South Georgia neighborhood. Bryan recorded cell phone video of Travis McMichael shooting Arbery with a shotgun. They were all sentenced to life in prison for murder last month, but this federal case is really about motive, specifically about race. And legal experts say a federal case could be much more complicated than the state trial.
And one of the hardest parts right now is finding an impartial jury. Christy Diaz joining us with more on what to expect from jury selection this week. Christy.
This case has been everywhere for 2 years now. Excuse me. So finding 12 people for a jury, plus at least 4 to 8 alternates who haven't already made up their minds, that could be tricky. Excuse me. 1,000 people from across 43 different counties in Georgia have been summoned to be part of this jury in an effort to find an unbiased jury pool. The people summoned also got questionnaires about the case, hoping that that'll weed out some people early. We spoke to local attorney J. Thomas Salata, who says this might be the toughest part of the trial, and it'll take some time.
1,000 people have been summoned. You cut it down to 600. You're still looking at probably more like 3 or 4 weeks before you get to find an impartial jury.
Less than 2 months ago, all three men were convicted of murdering Ahmaud in the state trial. So Salata says attorneys will be asking jurors very specific questions to make sure that doesn't affect their decision in this case. Aisha.
It has been a long road covering this story, getting an arrest and now going to a second trial. Ahmaud's family is getting ready for another round. His father, Marcus Arbery, says he felt some justice after the state case, but he is nowhere near ready to rest until the men who killed his son are convicted on all charges.
I just want to get justice. I want to get 100% justice because, of course, Ahmaud is not coming back. I feel there should be accountability to the fullest of the law. I feel they should just, why should we have to try to make it easy for them when they made it easy for him?
Marcus Arbery says this trial will open old wounds, but he hopes his son's murderers get more prison time to send a clear message that the behavior that ended his son's life will not be tolerated. And we have full coverage of the trial on 11alive.com. You can also catch the latest updates on air throughout the day.